Hello everybody, welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and we're having a Trump coffee. It's the first break I've taken all day. I've been on this Big Bear all day, my son's, and it's not going well. I have changed carburetor after carburetor after carburetor, tried to make a Big Bear 400 work on this. It would have worked, but it's got a horn on it, if I can find it here. Well, tripping over my cords. And it's got a horn on it that can't come out. I tried pressing it out, but it just ain't coming out. But this here is the only thing that was stopping me from using this carburetor. And I know this carburetor's good because it's an original Big Bear 400 carburetor that I rebuilt for mine as a spare, but it won't work. So even the intake mounted, but because of that horn I couldn't use it. So I found one that I had taken off of a Polaris that just happened to be the same, and I just now noticed that now I've got a freaking gas leak. For some reason the damn needle valve ain't seating. I tested it on the tank when I had it off of the bike and sat there and held it forever and waiting for it to leak. It won't leak while it's off, but as soon as you put it on the bike it leaks. So I don't know, man. But I'm gonna try to start this up and show you guys what's actually happening here. I may have to change motors. I've got a clicking sound in it, or it just doesn't sound good. Something in that motor is bad. I don't know what it is, but I'm probably going to have to put take the motor off of the trailer frame that I have, or the one that's sitting on my trailer, because they're the same motor, and just hope that that's a good motor. I've never heard it run. Both of them have been mistreated, and I didn't really hear that the first time I drove it, when I drove it the other day in that one video, but I didn't really have it running long enough to actually have everything warm up. So, but anyway, I'm gonna put you down here and let you guys hear what I'm having going on. So I'll find something to set you on. Now, I got a gas leak on my carburetor, but I can do this long enough for you guys to hear what's going on. Maybe you guys have some input. I just don't have very good luck doing things for my son. It's almost as if the universe is telling me that I am not to have a relationship with my son. Everything I've tried to do to create a reason for me and him to hang out and do things, and for him to want to come up here and hang out with me, it blows up in my face every single time. So anyway, yeah, I'm a little upset over this. So this is not a good deal for me. I'm about ready to give up, but I've done went too far. I've got $2,100 in this bike already, and I ain't even got it running. So it ran better before I rebuilt the carburetor. I adjusted the valves thinking maybe they were out. I checked the timing's okay. Unless there's a lobe off of the cam, that could be a possibility. I don't know. I'll probably investigate all that before I change motors. If I do find something wrong, I'm not splitting this motor apart. So let's start this up and let you guys hear what's going on. something is catching. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't sound good. Something is actually catching something else or nicking something else. So something is loose in this motor or broke. I don't know if it's the popping sound could be a lobe on the cam, but that's not the part that I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is that clunking sound. Now I don't know if the video will actually let you guys hear that clunking sound very good, but the fact remains, I may have to strip this thing all back down to no plastic and remove the wire and harness and take the motor off of the other one and put it on here and hope to God it's a good one. But, you know, it's been sitting around just like this one has. So the chances of that motor out there being good, I mean, I got a 50-50 shot. It can go one way or the other. I did get the hand crank, and it does work. So basically I just got a new one, but the bolt holes were in a different location, so I just took the guts out of it and put it in this one. I wanted this one anyway because it said Yamaha on it. But then I went and put the USB charger on it for my son because, you know, them young kids, they got to have a charger and it lights up. But yeah, I'm just not having very good luck. Like I said, it's almost as if it was meant for me to not have a son to want to be around me. Because no matter what I do, it doesn't work out, man. I could spend millions of dollars and never get nowhere. So, looks like I'm done working on this thing for at least the next day or so because I need to take a break on it. Tomorrow, the electric company is going to shut our electric off. And they said it could be off between 8 and 4. So the whole county and surrounding counties are going to be out of electricity tomorrow between 8 and 4. I don't know what they're doing. They must be upgrading something or something. I don't know. But we're going to be without electricity tomorrow, so I think I'm going to just take tomorrow off and not do nothing. I might even sleep all day. Who the hell knows? But this is where I'm at on the my son's Christmas gift. It looks like it's going to be a Scrooge gift. The kind of gift that a Scrooge would give you. Yeah, I'm not happy about this bike being this way, man. I just can't get lucky. Yeah. Most people I see, they get a four-wheeler and within 5 minutes they're riding it around having a big old time. Me, I gotta work on it till the fucking cows come home, excuse my language, and still get nowhere. So I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up, but you know, it's just I'm just aggravated because everything that I try to do has to be a knockdown, drag-out fist fight to the death to get it to happen. And it looks really good. And the rear end's rebuilt. I done rebuilt the rear end in it. I mean, that rear end is practically a brand new one. I put all new bearings and seals in the rear. In this tube, I finally got the bearing for that. I replaced them 2 nuts right there with Castle nuts. And I rebuilt the brake system on it. Painted the axle, except for where the threads were. And a bearing goes. I didn't paint that part, I masked that off. I mean, everything in this thing is practically brand new. The only thing left is the motor. So I guess I'm gonna have to do that too. It's not gonna leave a stone unturned. It's gonna make me turn every stone. So I don't know, man. Anyway, just wanted to update you guys on the progress on this. It's not looking good. I mean, in the end, it's going to look good. If I have to make a deal with the devil, I'm going to make this happen. I want to ride with my son, and I'm going to. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. Even if I have to pull him around with mine, we're going to ride together. Went and got 2 helmets also, but they were too small. Hurt my ears when I tried to take it off, and I couldn't wear my glasses because it was too tight, and I couldn't get my glasses on. So I had to send them back. Yeah, I hardly ever wear a helmet, but, you know, I wanted him to know that, you know, the option's there. If he needs the helmet, it's there. In fact, he should be wearing a helmet. I should be wearing a helmet, but we don't. We're old country folk. We don't ride with no helmet. Now, if I go out on the road, yes, I'll be wearing that helmet, and that's why I got him. Because there's times where my truck won't start, and I got to use my four-wheeler to go down to Go-Mart or to Exxon, and I'm just not comfortable riding on that highway. Sure, you're only going 30 miles an hour, but still, anything could happen. So, you know, it'd be nice to have something to protect this big old brain of mine. So, anyway, oh, and I put hand warmers on it too. So if he wants to ride, if he comes to see me in the wintertime, and he wants to ride, he'll have something to keep his hands warm. I've got him on mine, so I don't see any reason why I can't put him on his. I'm not going to give him something that I wouldn't ride, and I wouldn't want to ride one without hand warmers. I'm going to tell you, them hand warmers have saved my ass a few times. Because my hands have been frozen, especially when hunting. And yes, I put my old toolbox on it for him so he can carry his tools or whatever. Anyway, if you guys have any input on what could be going on, I think the backfire or the kickback is due to the cam. I'm leaning towards a lobe off of the cam. So that's actually easy to find out. So we'll check that, and we'll pull the 2 sides off and check that and make sure there's nothing that's broke. It could be a clutch spring or something in there lambing around or something, who knows. But other than that, if I don't find anything wrong, I'm just going to take the other motor off and try it and hope for the best. Anyway, don't you guys forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You guys have a good one. Later.